fakes the slap shot on a short-handed bid with a wraparound chance, broken up there by Fritz, trying to center, broken up by Huddy this time. And the Wranglers have it. Wranglers officially 0 for 5 on the power play. Huddy at the red line, feeds Mosienko into the zone and goes far side offside, and then is tripped by Vandermeer, who cross-checks Mosienko in the back of the head as Mosienko's on the ice. Vandermeer is leveling right hand to the back of Mosienko. He has completely lost it. He has completely lost it, Carlos. He tumbles Mosienko after the pin. He's still punching Tyler Mosienko. Absolutely unacceptable. Vandermeer's being held off. He's still skating towards Mosienko, and he's not done. This is a veteran who has completely blown the gasket. This is a guy who knows his role. He's a good hockey player, and he is frustrated by the fact that his team is not performing. He is frustrated that Mosienko jogged with him when he got to the penalty box. Vandermeer's out of this game, and at the least, he's out of this game. That is absolutely uncalled for. And then he throws the helmet onto the rink before he goes off. That's a couple games. Absolutely, there's no place for that. And I can assure you, most of the guys on the Salmon Kings bench would even assure you of that. That is just not okay. Let's just hope Mosienko's okay. Tripped from behind after the play. Cross-checked a couple times in the back of the head when he's on the ice. And then Vandermeer just rains right hands on a defenseless Tyler Mosienko. There's no words for that one.
I was about to say, I really almost don't even have a comment on that one. And that right there is why we videotape the games. Obviously, the league going to get a copy of that one. And Mosienko's fine. He skated over there. Jeff Maxwell as well as Mark Doran both taking a look at Mosienko. But I really don't have any comments on that. That's a grown man out there who basically just assaulted a defenseless person. And then after the play, just keeps going at him. Like you said,
and there's a replay.
Yeah,
slashes him in the back.
I don't want to watch it.
Slashes in the back. The play is over, and they're not even going to re-show this.
No, they shouldn't, because it's not worth even wasting a breath on a player who's going to, no doubt, suspension. It's just a matter of how many. That's a grown man right there, and he has no right to do something like that. It doesn't help his team. You want to talk about taking your team out of it? They still got to come back out here for the third period.
No, and you know, like I said, Peter Vandermeer has a role on this team. He's an aggressive player. He's a good hockey player. He's a veteran. He's the guy you want on your team. But that display, that's old school. That's the type of stuff that's just not tolerated.
It's not, and it's deflating for your team, because now they're going to sit here for a few minutes. But when you see your own captain go just bonkers, and you can see it right here. He's basically hunting.
Oh, he got him downstairs.
Yeah, he got him.
He got him downstairs. Mosienko's down, and then here you see it. The cross check to the back of the head. There's one.
Well, it's the relentless.
And then he drops the gloves. And Mosienko is completely defenseless. And then Vandermeer, there you see, right hands on the back of the captain. And I mean, look, you can't. I mean, Peter Vandermeer's again good hockey player. Just snap, and you can't do that, Carlos.
Well, you can't do that, and you especially can't do it to that extent. I mean, it gets to the point where you have both linesmen trying to basically wrangle Peter Vandermeer off the ice. He wouldn't even leave the ice
And then he throws the helmet.
Yeah, so
like, if all of that other stuff wasn't bad enough, I got to think that if he just gets a game misconduct for a cross-check to the head, throwing the helmet while you're still on the ice, that's got to be talked about as well. So, referee Tom Steinel, first time in the Orleans Arena, at least this season.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, got a lot of work for him to do here with the last 1:45 of the second period. Wranglers will have at least the 2-minute penalty, or power play, I should say. Derek Couture is in the box for Victoria.
And you wonder
He's still in from the fight, I believe, with Blair Riley, so nobody else in the box yet for it.
And you see the captain for the Wranglers already ready to go. He's standing on the bench. He's ready to go. And you know, Ira, that definitely has something to do with Mosienko coming over here and basically escorting Vandermeer into the box. You know he wasn't happy about that, but I don't think it justified basically a physical altercation. You know, Mosienko, it's all verbal. And you can talk as much as you want. You can say whatever you want as long as it's not directed towards the referees. You know, and we see it right there. Mosienko got under the skin, captain to captain.
Here's what I don't understand, Carl. It's only 2-0.
Exactly.
It's not like it's a 6-0 hockey game. And where Vandermeer didn't slash him, he didn't trip him. He put the stick from behind, between the legs, Tyler Mosienko, and let's just leave it at that. And now we get the replay as Vandermeer being escorted off the ice, stops at the door, takes a look back, takes off the helmet, and deliberately throws it back onto the rink. And
that was just him notifying everybody he's done.
I think that's what you call insult.
I'm leaving the building.
To injury.
Yeah.
And again, this is your captain who's been forced to play as a forward. As this team's been short, they put Vandermeer up as a forward, and now he's not going to be able to play for the rest of the hockey game, and you're opening down 2-0, Carlos. This game is far from over.
Yeah, it's far from over, and you almost deflate your team there when you do something like that. There's still 1:45 left here in the second, plus the third, and really who it puts the burden on is not only your goaltender, but your other line mates. Like you mentioned, now they're going to have to shift the lines up a little bit, and it puts a burden on your defense, your goaltender, and then your head coach, who now has to shift his lines around a little bit and figure out what he's going to do. You wonder what the Salmon Kings are really going to come back out here and do after that. Are the other members of the Salmon Kings going to come out and keep on that momentum, or are they going to try to play some hockey here and